My name is Maggie Sherman, and I am the Contessa of Comfort at one-of-a-kind bed and breakfast that has 2 accommodations. I just put up a Facebook page 2 weeks ago. I think that's already having greater impact. So I kind of went into that kicking and screaming. My web girl put it up, and she showed me how to manage it. Just Facebook for now. I signed up for TripAdvisor when it just started, and it used to be free, apparently. And, you know, they're always trying to sell me a business package, which is like more money than I make in a month. So when people first started writing reviews, it's kind of like all of a sudden it gave people the opportunity to be a critic. It's one thing to be a critic. It's another thing to be whiny and use poor grammar and spelling. Now, if I get an erroneous review through TripAdvisor, say, which goes back to those people really never should have been here to begin with, what it does, it gives me the opportunity to, again, reiterate, this is who I am, this is what I offer. You see what you want to see and you hear what you want to hear. So no matter how detailed and refined and as few words and simple as you state who you are, there are still some who just, want to create their own fantasy. And that's life. Now I think I actually do respond whether they're good or they're bad. Before I was just responding to the bad ones. It's good to acknowledge your people. And I did complain to TripAdvisor because there's somebody down the road who just started. She was like a year or 2 old. And she was like much higher ranked than I am. And they said, well, it's just because she's gotten people to review her place. The world isn't fair, but there's something that's really not right about that. It just curls my toenails, the idea that I'm going to ask somebody who's here on vacation to go home with homework. I definitely do not want to be number 1. That is like way too high of an expectation for people. Still like my little rack card that I put, in certain places and on my front door, and people come up and they take the rack card. So, there's still something important, I think, about holding a piece of paper.